Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Gameroom Discourse Podcast. I'm one of your three fellow co hosts, Mike,
I'm James.
And I'm Joey.
and this week's topic is going to be video game music. James, where are we starting?
Personally, I'd like to start off with 8-bit and 16-bit game music. You know,
Ah, the classics.
the classics. I mean, it's also like the kind of music that everyone kind of associates when you think video game music, I should say.
Right.
I mean, it does also have a charm to it too, and it's very
Oh,
unique to
yeah, like
video games
what is the song?
themselves.
Like
Isn't that
it's
like
so
Route?
instantly recognizable.
That's like Route 1 or 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or
Something like
Da, da, da,
da da.
da,
Wait, no,
da,
hold on.
da.
Da 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 da.
I mean,
Ah, da 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 da. Anyway.
Yeah, we could
or
go
you
on
know,
for a
Mega
while.
Man. But I mean, like they're all really
Oh.
classic, and it gives them a real charm. I mean, I was thinking da 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 da.
I don't know what that is.
Da,
My uncultured, I don't know what
da,
that
da,
is.
da, 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 da. Mega Man 2.
Oh, I haven't played it. Yeah,
That
I
okay,
could
I
one.
know
also
that
have
one.
been doing it wrong. I mean,
That's true. You
it's also
suck, so it's fine. Just kidding.
fair enough,
God
valid.
damn it.
I mean, it's also nice that uh like with the charm like gives it like its own time period for games too, for the most part. I mean,
Right.
some newer games now like Undertale and you know most indie titles use them too because it like tries to capture some of that too, like that charm as well.
Right.
I mean, it
I
also
what's the Tetris theme? It's right on. I cannot. Joey.
Joey, you
Da-
also
da- da- da-
you
da- 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 da.
There it is. All right. I could not
I
for the
mean, it
life of
also
me remember it.
very
What?
classic
Why do you think
tunes.
I would remember the Tetris theme?
Do you wanna? Do you
You
guys?
play Tetris all the time. I mean, well,
Joey
you are
was
the
the
Tetris
first
guy.
person that we went back in the game room where this whole thing started, where we met. Joey played Tetris 99 on the game room like public console and beat it, and he won in front of like a
Multiple
lot of people,
times.
and it was one of
Multiple
the
times.
coolest things I had ever watched live, and I had it on film. It was really cool.
I mean, I just kind of was gaming.
I was just gaming. Exactly. It's really all it is.
Yeah.
the cool thing about these these small tunes is that it can be like remastered later on and then added like a twist or a remix to them.
Right.
Like, and there's like different renditions of it. Like for Pokemon, you always hear a new kind of like addition to it, like with a
Yeah.
new instrument or something in the background to it, but it still has the
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
same feel like as you did in
Dun,
the first
dun.
game.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun, dun. Yeah,
Yeah, because
I
honestly,
love.
yeah, all those old songs, they're just leitmotifs. It's very
Yeah,
short and repeatable, but that's what makes it good.
yeah,
Something like a light jam you can play to. I mean, it's really nice. And I mean, it is what started like video games as a genre of music, I would say, which is really
video game. Some would argue that some video games are more popular due to their music than anything else. I would be one of those to say because I think there's a lot of games that are more popular due to the music that they have created than anything else.
I mean, in my head, I would say Sonic would be one of those.
Well, Sonic at first was definitely known for its game, but then there was the whole problem of most Sonic games not living up to potential. But every Sonic game has phenomenal soundtracks.
Oh yeah,
Like even
every
the worst games, like Sonic 06, has his world and it's a jam. Like there's it, you know,
just Sonic Forces as well, which
yeah, like
together weak, but World, what we
I
can
don't know
do.
Sonic
You're
Forces
next to
music
me
because
and
I didn't
I'm
play it,
next to
but
you.
still,
You've never heard Fist Bump in any of the thousands of
Yeah,
memes that have been
Fist Bump is
uploaded.
so good. Fist Bump
probably
is
have.
actually really like unknown to M.
You've
He's a
never
good
heard Together
song.
We.
Oh
Together
yeah,
we'll show the world what we can do.
okay,
That's the one. That's the meme.
That's Fist Bump. That's Fist Bump. But yeah, it has good music like every single game. I'm excited to see what happen, like what we get in Sonic Frontiers. Um,
right.
like even like if it's a mobile Sonic game, it has good music too. Like freaking what game?
What is it?
Sonic
Lost
Rush.
World. Oh well,
Lost
yeah, that
World was
too.
also Lost World also had some really good music, but I mean, I was supposedly thinking of like games that shouldn't have like good music, like a freaking mobile game.
Yeah, Sonic game like Sonic games have just the best music.
I wouldn't say they have the best music, but I'm saying no matter what, they have really, 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 really good music.
Yeah, they do.
Which is like, man, can you put some of that effort into like game making? I don't
Your games.
know. not, not to take a shot at Sonic, but I mean, yeah, I really do like it. I mean, Mario's like vanilla 8-bit, if you want to think of it like that. Like that hasn't changed that much in a very long time. Like still like even in Super Mario Maker. I mean like there's still like ambiance sounds in it. Like when you go into Bowser's Dungeon, I could think of like it giving very ominous music in the background while you're still hearing the 8-bit music.
Right.
I mean,
I
cool. Hmm?
Sonic. There's so like City Escape, Live and Learn, Unknown from Me, His World, Seven Rings in Hand, Night of the Wind, All of Me, All Hail Shadow, the original
Endless
songs,
endless
Pumpkin,
possibilities, Sonic
Pumpkin,
Boom,
whatever
Pumpkin
it's called.
Hill,
What was it? Pumpkin Hill,
Pumpkin Hill.
uh, Open Your Heart, Sonic Heroes,
Sonic Boom.
Sonic
I mean,
Boom,
like
Sonic
Sonic.
Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. You all heard me singing the Pokemon one. You damn well bet you're gonna hear me singing in the music-defined episode.
Yeah. I
So
mean, yeah, Sonic has some good music into it, and I mean, like it's classic. I mean, you can't
can't go wrong with Sonic songs.
you can't go wrong with Sonic songs. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if we want to start with and go to a different topic, I'm surprised you guys didn't touch on Legend of Zelda.
Well, we were on Sonic.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Legend of
Fair enough.
Zelda. Now, yes, it's my favorite. Obviously, I know. Yeah. It's my favorite. Everybody knows that. But the music kind of stays the same.
I have made that like saying before. Of, like I've only heard a couple of.
They do remake some of the songs sometimes, which I love. But a lot of it is the same music, and it's all great music. It's not like it's any kind of it's not like it's bad, but it's all the same kind of songs.
I mean,
So
I guess in
they're
that sense,
great
you're trying
songs,
to.
like dun 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 dun. Like everyone knows what that is from just that much. Like they're
I
iconic.
mean, all the way since Zelda 1,
Yeah.
The
Do,
Legend of
do,
Zelda.
do, 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 do,
I
do.
mean, I
And then
guess
there's
at that point, I don't.
da 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 da
I mean,
da da.
at that point, I think they're trying to like just capture the same feeling or
Oh
give the
yeah,
same feeling as the previous games did. So I
I
mean,
feel
the
that's
music
that's
does
true.
influence how you feel throughout like most of the game. I
And
mean,
yeah, it's magical. But it is all the same kind of revamped tracks. Even in Breath of the Wild, like a lot of it is different. It's definitely a different take on a lot of the songs, but it's still very much like the same kind of songs, just different versions of them. If you know what I'm trying to say.
I mean, like kind of for Pokemon for every generation, like the battle theme most of the time. I mean, they have different like town themes and overall themes for it, but like when you go into battle, it's still like the same, you know, da 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 da. da da da
Da,
da
da,
da
da,
da
da,
da.
da,
You know,
da. Yeah.
in a different version of that each time. But I mean, like, it kind of makes it unique when you go into battle, and it's like you hear that theme, you know it's time to fight,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
having different variations. And I'm like, it gives Pokemon battles this feel of like, oh, I'm here, I'm ready, which is
I am
really
ready.
nice. I am ready. I'm ready for my Pokemon. I have 6 Pokemon tier 2. Let's go.
Let's do it. Dun,
Uh,
dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
mean,
dun, dun,
I also do
dun.
like changing music too because I mean, for Pokemon, for instance, I know I'm going to talk about Pokemon here for a lot, but for
Can we talk
Pokemon, it
about
was like
Legends Arceus music? Because
I
one or
was going
two
to
of
talk
the
about
people.
Pokemon in general. I was going to talk about
Oh,
Pokemon in general, and while we're still on the same topic of battle music, it was like the first one where you had changing fighting music. You know, if you got into a gym battle, the thing would be slightly different, being like slightly more ominous, or when you reach the Elite Four and the champion, stuff like that.
right,
But
right.
also, when your Pokemon got low, you also got that da 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 da
Oh, that
added.
was so annoying.
I mean, it's annoying, but also they added like to it later on in gens. Like Gen 5's low health music is really good.
Really fucking
Have you?
scary.
It's scary, but it's also intense though, and it makes you like feel like the
Scared.
battle itself.
It
Yeah, like it's
makes me
supposed
feel like
to.
makes me feel like I'm about to commit a crime.
I
Like
wouldn't give it that.
someone's about to die. That's what I feel.
Except I
Well,
love
then you
it because guess
better
what?
Oh yeah.
It's thematic because someone is about to die because you're at low health.
You guys
exactly.
know
Mhm.
so who digs this? Do, 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 do,
I'm guessing that's
do,
Lavender Town.
Pokemon, yeah,
do.
Lavender
Yep.
Town.
It's just like just those 4 dots. Those like dot 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 dot. Everybody knows what it is. Terrifying.
Da-da-da-da.
No, different for different for notes. We'll get to that eventually, probably. But anyway, yes,
All right,
even
come
with
here,
four notes,
Shaman.
you're able to like communicate. Like you're supposed to be scared here. Like for Lavender Town, it's more of like dead music. I'd say it's very slow and like the notes aren't like lively or that far apart
In
in like
Shaman. Sorry.
in tone.
Oh hey,
uh,
speaking of music, did you know that the first notes of Megalovania are the same as Sweet Home Alabama?
God damn.
are they really?
Yes. Da 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 da.
Da,
Da
da,
da
da,
da
da, da. Oh my god!
Stop. Just indifferent. Stop. Oh god.
No way. They're just played a little
Yes way.
different. That's insane.
And someone made a remix of
I have faith in humanity again.
Why?
That's
and
amazing.
then James lost his.
Faith.
That's
Yes, I was gonna
amazing.
say that. Okay,
Um,
so
what else? So 8-bit. What else is 8-bit music? What else is important?
I mean Street Fighter I like a lot.
I don't know
I mean
Street
it had
Fighter's music.
okay, how about Punch Out? Da-da-da-da-da. No, I'm already messing that up and going straight to Mega Man. Oh god.
I
I went
know Punch Out's
straight to
music,
Mega Man.
kind of, not really.
Hold on. Let me not mess myself up and make me look like a fool for even longer. Hold on. Uh
How about just even further back than that in the arcades? Pac-Man like da 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 da.
da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's also a classic too, and that always gets like, used.
And then there's da 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 da. There's a lot.
Oh, it's da 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 da
Yep, that's it.
da
I wish we had
da
Rhythm Bot working,
da
but
da.
No,
Yeah,
I burned
good.
it.
But I
damn, you
mean, for
burned
8
Rhythm
bit, it's
Bot.
easier to convey because it's just like da 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 da
Da,
da da
da,
da da da
da, da,
da.
da, 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 da.
Because we could
This
just
episode
do
is
that.
this episode is catered to Mike.
Yes.
But I mean, there's also like I mean,
Yeah.
speaking of sing along songs, I mean, a lot of other songs became like sing-alongs without it being 8-bit. You know, like for Mortal Kombat fight, dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
And I mean,
caught
not even
Shaman.
like that. I mean, like Baka Mitai from Yakuza is a classic now.
I don't know that. I love
You don't know
the original Final Fantasy music.
Dame yo,
Uh,
Dane, no, yo.
hold on. Don't remind me what it is. I know what it is. Hold on.
Anataka,
Dun dun
Tsukite.
dun 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 dun.
Dragon Quest?
No, it's Final Fantasy. Do, 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 do,
Generic JRPG?
do, 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 do.
Honestly, you're losing me on that one, bud.
It's It's the original Final Fantasy theme.
I mean, honestly, that one isn't as iconic as the Final Fantasy VII battle theme, if I'm gonna be honest.
Sephiroth.
You know, like
oh yeah, Sephiroth.
da 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 da
Da. Yeah, so angry. I love it.
Yeah, when it comes to
Maybe
Final
we could
Fantasy,
also-
we're not too.
Yeah,
I can see that you
again,
guys are
there's-
not too very
I
well
mean-
versed.
Yes, you know how I am with
I'm saying-
stories.
The more,
Shut up.
the more like iconic one I can think of is Final
You
Fantasy.
okay. I hate that you're saying that because Final Fantasy is the JRPG. It is not that it's not iconic. It's that most people remember the 7th game than the first game.
I'm saying it's more iconic than the rest of the Final Fantasies.
That
I'm not
is
saying
what
they're
I
not
just
iconic.
said.
I'm saying Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, but you're saying that I didn't say that. That's where I'm like, bro.
No, you're saying that the first game was not. You just literally said the first game was not iconic. Whether you meant it that way
No,
or
I
not,
didn't.
you literally,
No, I didn't.
just said that.
I said it was more iconic.
No, you said that it that wasn't that iconic.
I didn't say it was as
Joey,
iconic.
help me out
as
here.
Final
I know you're
Fantasy
usually on
VII.
his side. He literally did just say when I was
I
singing
said
the
it
first
wasn't
theme that it
as
wasn't that iconic.
as Final Fantasy VII.
No, but that's what I interpreted. That's what I knew you meant. But I'm saying that's not what you said.
That's not what I meant at all.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
think
say
you
this
just
right
took it
now.
wrong.
Words are weird.
Yes. All right.
Language is
give
weird.
you that.
What you say doesn't exactly mean the same things as other people. Give him some leeway. I'm not saying he's
Alright,
right,
fine.
but I'm not saying he's wrong either.
No, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Final Fantasy VII is easily the more known one, more iconic one than the first game. It's not even a debate. That wasn't what I was saying. I was saying when I was singing the first song, James literally said that one's not that iconic.
No, I think
I
you
knew
just
what he
misheard
meant.
me. No,
I
I
knew
think
what
you
you
just
meant.
misheard me because I didn't say that. I didn't
all
say
right.
that. I didn't
We'll-
say
we'll-
those words. That's the thing.
we'll
I said
rewatch the
it wasn't
tape.
as iconic.
We'll roll back the clip, see
We'll roll it back.
see if we caught him in 4K or not.
It wasn't as iconic. They couldn't hear you because you were singing.
Yeah, kind of.
I said
Also,
as.
Mike, I'm gonna be a little bit of a yeah. I don't really know much about Final Fantasy because I've only played 7 Remake, 13, 14, and 15, and not even an hour total with all of them.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, it's not like,
It's not for everyone.
Exactly.
no.
Okay, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. JRPGs just aren't for me.
Again, understandable.
I mean, not all of them are JRPGs. I know 14 is an MMO.
What are you
And-
saying? Pokemon isn't for you, Joe? What are you saying?
I mean, I kind
You
of
don't
just
What are
care
like
you
about.
Persona?
saying?
I kind of okay, Persona, I got through of it because its story is good. I'm gonna tell you right now, I
You're
didn't
digging
really
yourself
enjoy
a
the
deeper hole. You
gameplay.
should have just stopped. The story is the only reason that makes JRPG games bearable. Nobody plays it for the well, I can't say nobody, but most people don't play it to just spend thousands of hours grinding.
I didn't
play it
enjoy
because
the
the story
story of
is-
Final Fantasy IV.
They play it because the story keeps them going, or at least that's why I play them.
I only
hate
play
grinding.
I only play a game if the story is like if the story is compelling from hour 1 to hour 500. That's how I got through Persona. Every single other game that's like, oh hey, this story's good, it's always slow at the beginning, and I hate it, and I can't get through it.
Okay,
I know this is a
back on
little
the
off from
topic
our
of-
music
Back,
topic.
back to music.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
go back to music. I mean, we can go on to Persona of saying like it has some really good jazzy vibes and like
Jazz.
Oh, it's very jazzy. That's another reason why I play that
You
game,
like
because
jazz?
its music is sublime.
Yeah, it
it has
is.
a really good music selection. You'll never see you coming.
Saying as someone who bought Persona 3
Mm-mm-mm.
dancing, 4 dancing, and 5 dancing because the music is amazing in those games.
Because
Oh
it's
God,
like it's
sorry.
really nice. They have it again. It's also a series of games that has its own feel. Something you can also dance to, but also has good battle
Yeah.
music, good like idol music. It's really nice.
It's phenomenal.
And it's like you never get sick of it.
Nope.
Maybe
At least I
like
don't.
I was gonna go
What?
back into like battle themes of like how it changes through, or like
Okay.
you can abruptly get like a battle theme, like for an open world game of like, oh now you're about to enter a
Yeah.
fight, which is really nice. Like for Skyrim is one that's pretty iconic of.
Anybody here ever played Jet Set Radio?
I mean that's
Yes,
oh,
absolutely.
I haven't.
The music in that game is something else.
Music and gameplay just combined to make the best thing ever.
It's like I can't think of. I just remember my experience with the music, but I can't think of the tracks right now. But the games were just
We got a winner,
those.
got a hot jam.
Yeah,
Whoa,
pretty much.
whoa. I can list any if you want.
And
So
they are.
I played the shit out of the first game on the PS Vita.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna be honest here. Like, I would go to the bathroom in the middle of middle school to just play the game on the toilet, not even actually go to the bathroom.
Well,
That sounds like me.
Yeah.
I would bring my DS. My DS. I would bring my DS into school, and I would just sit on the toilet and play like Mystery Dungeon or whatever for like the entire period. And because I'm not going to say what I was going to say because it'll make me look real bad. Let's just put it as I could get away with it
Damn.
because I was a mean, dirty boy.
wow.
I'm also gonna
I was
tell
just-
you for back to
was-
Jet Set Radio. I bought an original Xbox just to play Jet Set Radio Future. Because guess what? It's not playable on Xbox One, and I've heard horror stories of the Xbox 360 emulation.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
It's
I mean,
really hard to emulate other stuff that isn't like a Nintendo property.
Yes.
I don't know. It's not that it's hard. It's just that it's not legal.
No, it's completely
No, it's
legal to
hard.
emulate.
Oh,
It's hard,
completely
and it's
legal.
completely legal.
It's legal. Yeah, that's the thing. Trust me, Mike. We have looked into this. I've tried to emulate PlayStation 2 games, and it's pain
Yeah,
in the ass.
you're the one that doesn't emulate stuff, and we do. So, I think we kind of know more.
Why did I just get a free Oshawott and Rowlet from this dude?
Okay.
Don't change the subject when we're flaming it now.
I didn't hear. Wait, what did you guys ask me?
Wow, no brain head empty.
Gee, what?
Clearly. Okay. I'm
Sorry,
surprised
that
we
is the
didn't get
only
onto
time I'm
this
going to.
topic.
What happened? What did I miss?
No, I'm surprised that we haven't gotten to this topic because I wanted to go into rhythm games and how
yeah, go for
music
it.
is the big center form of their game.
Yes.
It's almost as if the game is based on music.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Who would have guessed, being the word rhythm game in the name?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just saying it's about
People
time
who
we
don't
got
know,
to
I'll
it.
bring them to shame.
Jesus.
Okay. Basically, if the rhythm game doesn't have good music and good gameplay in conjunction, then like why bother? It's a rhythm game.
mean,
It has to have good music.
Yeah, we've
Right.
talked about how like some games are like better because of their music, but rhythm games literally live and die on their musical choices
Yeah.
Exactly.
and what they make.
I'll stop playing a rhythm game because I'm not in the mood for the music. It's just that's it.
Bad.
Some of the worst rock
Not
band games are
not
literally
not
the
bad,
worst.
just not in the
I
mood.
know. I made a joke.
I was gonna say, literally some of the worst rock band games / Guitar Hero games are considered bad because of their music selection.
Yes,
Because
and
not many people like the songs.
or you have to
Yeah.
buy a whole bunch of DLC for it, and at that point, is it really worth it if you're just buying the DLC for the game?
Exactly. I mean, like, your music has got to be good when it comes to a rhythm game because that's what you're listening to and what you're
Yeah.
trying to get.
Yeah.
Like when you complete it fully. I mean,
Yeah, like I have Rock Band 4, and its starting track list is kind of
I've
trash.
never
I
played
needed
them.
to.
I've never played those kinds of games. Guitar Hero. I never actually played them.
Rock Band 3 was better, in my opinion, honestly.
I
Better
never
for the
got to play
Wii.
Rock Band 3. I never
Mm.
got on the Speedwagon until
The
like
It
REO
was
4.
Speedwagon.
was the REO Speedwagon, yes.
Yes,
Well,
I
let's make a
dumped my
musical and a JoJo reference. Let's go for it.
I dumped my Oreo Speedwagons into milk. All the references.
All the reefs.
Yes.
But I liked Rock Band 3 because, they added more peripherals for the Wii, so I used them
Yeah.
for Rock Band 3.
Plus, I mean, the
Yeah.
peripherals for the Wii also work on computers, and you can play Clone Hero with it. Because guess what? Clone Hero is basically an open source. It's like Osu,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
people make their own tracks, they share it on the internet, and people play them. And while
I mean,
there's like the majority is the guitar aspect, there are dedicated drum track makers.
hey, don't forget there's the keytar and the well, technically the guitar is also the bass in a lot of cases, but I mean also there's the singing output as well for these games. I mean also you
Right.
got to have like the right like inputs too so it feels like you're actually playing like the song
Exactly.
because like if it's off the rhythm of it, it doesn't feel right.
I got a
You can't
$300 okay, I got a $300 like drum kit just to make the gameplay feel better. I know that sounds really bad, but some people spend more on their controllers for other games. So,
fair enough. Like I'm saying if you have like bad mapping too. So like
yeah. Bad
make it
mapping, then it's always latency, making sure it lines up with the music.
because like if you actually perform the song well, but like you didn't actually match it up correctly, you're gonna be like, well, fuck, why did
Why did I even
why do
bother?
that? Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. That's kind of
Exactly.
why I can't get into Parappa the Rapper 1. It's just it
Oh,
doesn't
that's a
line
game I
up.
haven't heard in a while.
Yeah. Oh, I love the sequels being like Jammer Lammy and Parappa the Rapper 2. It's just something about one where it's off that I just can't get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean,
Like the music's fantastic, don't get me wrong. Like step on the gas, step on the brakes.
but that not being exactly matched up to that is the pain of like, well, fuck.
Yes. Yeah,
I'll think the way you did it.
that's the reason why many people can't get rhythm games to do well because you have to have good music and good gameplay. Whereas other games, you just kind of need like one or the other.
One or the other. Yeah.
Yeah, you just need one of a couple things. Whereas good music and good gameplay are necessary. If you don't have
Yeah.
one or the other, you're kind of failed.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, yeah. I mean, also, like, for rhythm games, it also has to feel like you're, like, playing the music, too.
Yeah. Or
I mean,
giving you a
that's.
challenge depending on what kind of
Right.
rhythm gamer you are.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to, like, I'll bring up Friday Night Funkin' for this. Because it's also, like, basically open source of allowing people to mod to their heart's content and, like, make their own songs for it.
Yeah.
And make like really cool uh songs that go with their theme of their mod. Like
Yeah.
there was recently a Sonic .exe one that freaking was amazing. It's
one of
both
my
difficult and hard and like beautiful sounding.
yeah, one of my favorites is probably like the what is it? The crazy clown from I forget what
Tricky?
this. Yeah, Tricky versus
Matt,
Tricky. It's so good. The music is amazing.
I
yes.
don't know what that is.
It's
Madness.
yeah, it's Madness Combat. It's basically a Newgrounds fighting
Oh,
animation type
okay.
thing. It is
It's a
really cool.
Sounds
it's a
really cool.
Newgrounds classic, is what we should say.
Yes.
All right.
Pretty much like how Friday Night Funkin' is, being the one to reopen up people a bunch to Newgrounds classics.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, also like for video, I mean, like people being able to create their own music for like rhythm games is also really nice.
Oh,
And of
it's
course, you
been
get bad ones where one of the two things don't match up with each other, but it's also really nice
One of
to
these
see when they
things is
can
not
use
like the
songs.
other.
yeah. That's always gonna happen when there's open source stuff.
Yeah.
You see it everywhere where most of the OSU songs are just kind of trash because they're uploaded by people who don't give a shit. And then you have to go to
Yeah.
the community favorited ones, which are actually like well made. And with Rock
Yep.
Band, you kind of have to hope for the like company made ones to be really good. Otherwise, you're kind of just wasting money.
Gotta choose a good song. It has to be mapped up correctly. Yeah, I mean, also like the gameplay itself has to be like fun too.
In
Yeah.
the
And
words of
like
Reggie, if it's not fun, why bother?
because like if it wasn't like the peripherals of like, oh man, this is a guitar or this is a drum set, it's not like the most fun. I mean, there's other ways of like having a dance pad or having your movement tracked by like a camera or something, so that way you can dance along to music. I mean, it isn't. It doesn't have the same feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All these rhythm games have different feels because they have different ways of controlling them. And it also
Yep.
has different feels in the music that's played. Because the music that you get in Rock Band isn't what you're gonna get in Osu or like Taiko no Tatsujin. That
Or
kind of shit.
Dance Revolution,
Yeah.
Dance Dance Revolution, it's more techno. Rock Band, it's more like
pop.
yeah,
That one's more rock, actual rock.
rock pop, whichever one's something that you play with like a whole band. Not like a
Exactly.
big band, but like a whole band.
Big band. Anyway, on to like other good like music. How about that Skullgirls music? Yo, I love
Oh,
Big Blast
girls.
Sonic. I love me some Big Blast Sonic.
I love being able to play the Evangelion theme song as one of the characters in the game.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad I'm able to play Happy Birthday as well.
When you get a
Happy
happy birthday on
birthday.
someone.
Or the Game Over Mario Game Over sound. Big fan. Just absolutely.
And it's just
But
an
yeah,
optional thing. It's just one thing that a character has that you can just BM on people.
I know.
time
It's
suck.
amazing.
And it's a JoJo's reference as well, and I love it.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
But
It's a
yeah,
me, Mario.
it is nice that do we want to take a break for right now and then come back in?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I can't believe we've already
So
been going for about half an hour.
Yeah, I can't.
yeah.
It's already that long. Jesus.
So let's take a break and then come back in.
All right. We'll be back soon, everybody.
Okay. See you guys after the break.
See
See-
ya. James. James.
Yeah. Yeah, I said yeah.
You're
That's right.
supposed to You're supposed to start.
Okay then. Hey, welcome back.
Coordination, everybody.
No, I like misheard a couple of things.
Yeah, I can tell.
Mishearing some stuff. But back to
Nah,
what we like hearing to video game music.
Hell yeah. Nice catch.
No, it wasn't.
it really
It was
wasn't, but let's
rocky
just
at
roll with
best.
it.
It was rocky at best.
Oh,
Uh,
dude.
And it brings charm. It brings charm.
It brings authenticity.
Okay. So, who was? We decided before we came back that we do a round robin about specific like video game music that we like in certain situations. Joey, I believe you had one to start off with.
Oh yeah. One of the things that I'm thinking of for favorite music is something like environmental, where it works in the gameplay that you're playing at, but you'd never listen to it outside of it.
I can go first.
Okay, go right ahead.
For me, it's definitely Pikmin. Pikmin has the best environmental music, as it is the entirety of the soundtrack.
Yeah, I love hearing it when I play Smash.
Yeah, I don't know why it was there, but you know, it be what it be.
Yeah, it is what it is. And
I
then
mean,
for
why do you?
me, I guess I would definitely say Breath of the Wild, like the fields, where
Okay.
it's so good in the moment, and then once you listen to it outside, it's just, oh, this is just piano notes once in a
Yeah,
while.
it is. It is interesting to think of that. How it's just totally different from what it says it is, or what it seems to be.
Mm-hmm.
In the game, it feels so important, but then you like do anything else, and you're just kind of like, oh,
Fair enough. I guess for me, I'd probably go with the Elder Scrolls 5
oh,
instead of
that's a good
Skyrim.
one.
I mean, I wouldn't listen to any of this stuff like outside of it, but it is some really good stuff while you're playing the game of the environmental battle music, traveling music, just being in town. Really nice. Like I mean, it adds to the atmosphere, but it's never something I'd actually listen to.
Exactly, that's what this category is for.
I mean, if I want to take the next question, how
Go
about
right
like
ahead.
environmental, like music that you would listen to that's in a video game that's basically in the background. Um, for me, like in that sense, I'd say probably Fallout and a bunch of its radio music. You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm mostly thinking of New Vegas, where it's a bunch of old timey classic songs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that
I
works
think
in
I
the
worded it
environment.
weird.
No, it's fine. It works in the environment, and you would listen to it outside. Yeah,
I mean, I mostly think of it as like traveling music too. I would say for like the game.
yeah, you could put it on while you're on a drive.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
could.
Yeah, you got your own Pip Boy being the iPhone.
Exactly. Ain't that a kick in the head though?
Yeah.
That's a good one. See, big iron on his hip. I mean, I really like that one. Going around.
Um. What else? I like
I mean, do you like any of the Final Fantasy traveling music? Did you listen to it? He's not listening to me.
um,
How about
what
how
is
about
the
God of War?
God of War
Environment
is good.
environmental music where it works really well in the gameplay, but it also you would listen to it outside.
Um, environmental music that you would listen outside.
Yeah.
Like, think of an environmental music that you would actually add to a playlist or something. Before
Mhm.
we were on environmental music, that's like it only works inside the game. Never like
I
outside
don't. I
of it.
can't think of anything.
That's fine too. It's kind of hard to. It's kind
I
of hard to
mean,
think of that.
I could go again with the God of War's music. Personally, I like that one too, and would listen to it, especially with the new God of War.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I mean? Also Final Fantasy VII. I think of the same thing. Persona as well. I mean, like, I actually listen to some of that stuff every now and then. This nice calming music,
God.
lo-fi, lo-fi video game beats to jam and relax to.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
um, mine's gonna be a bit weird, but I'd have to say Phendrana Drifts from Metroid Prime.
Ooh.
Mm.
Cause,
Oh, that is so good.
cause when I listen to the chilling music and it has the piano in the background, and it just goes on, oh, I get chills because it's
Yeah.
an ice zone.
Mm.
And then I know the joke, but still, it's fitting. And then I listen to it outside, and I'm just like, "Oh, this is amazing! I love this."
Yeah.
On that topic, then, what's your favorite video game music that makes you feel anxious?
Anxious?
Yeah, anxious. Like water temple theme. Sonic
Uh.
starts to like drown. Your Pokemon health is
Oh.
low. Stuff that you
Yeah.
hear, but it's like Dark Souls boss music starts.
Um.
Uh,
Pokemon, the like red, when you like the da 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 da.
The
yeah.
low health theme.
That scares. Yeah, that's always frightening.
If I was gonna get specific, Black Generation 5's low health music, I really do like, because they also turn that into a jam while somehow still at the same time making you anxious.
Yeah.
Hmm. You see, usually when I look for music, I try to avoid anxious tunes.
Well, yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, at the same time, like, some of these are like nostalgic too, though.
Lavender or not yeah, Lavender Town always makes me nervous. The do 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 do, because it's just dead Pokemon.
Okay. Let me rephrase the question then for Joey. What are what is music in video games that you automatically think of when you think of anxious, like music, rather than your favorite, I should say?
Um,
What comes to mind when you think of anxious video game music?
would it be okay to
I'll,
say something from a rhythm game that's like really hard?
Go
I
for
mean,
it.
everything's yeah.
Um, I have two. One you might recognize, one you might not. One is the Versus Tricky mod, Expurgation. When I
Yeah, I
listen to
do
the
know that one.
instrumental, it's just, oh my goodness, this is so tense and anxiety. The drums are going like 5,000 beats per second, and it's
Yeah.
crazy. Oh, and it gets my heart racing. I love it. And then the second one is in a specific case, I guess any of the Rhythm Heaven games, the final remixes. Or no,
Oh
no, no, no,
yeah.
no. Not the final remix. Remix 8 from the DS game. Oh my goodness. It is so good.
Yeah.
But it's
What about
so
would you consider like the poison sound effect
Yeah, I
something?
consider it a poison sound effect. I mean, I wouldn't say it's music per se, but I know there's
Yeah.
poison like music in other games. I just can't really think of it exactly right now. I mean, it's sort of like a sound effect most of the time.
Yeah. All right. Never mind.
I mean, in Pokemon, like, you hear like little glitching noises outside of the game.
Yeah.
back when Pokemon used to get like poison damage every single step.
Yeah.
That
Don't
was
miss it.
I'm gonna say that really was anxiety inducing.
Yeah, it was. It was terrifying.
Mm-hmm. And the screen would like blink and be like, "Ah, god damn it!"
Yeah. You'd be like running to the Pokemon Center and just be like, oh, come on, no, stop, please. At least
Okay.
that's how I would feel. I feel like everything rides on this moment.
Speaking of which, does anyone else want to take a question? I mean, I have another one that if no one wants to go.
Um. What about your favorite battle music?
There we go. Oh man, it's a hard one. There's a lot of good ones because I'm split between either Final Fantasy VII or a Pokemon one. Um, actually,
I guess.
Let me shut up. Actually, I'll talk about Street Fighter music.
Okay.
Street Fighter music is actually just normally really good, and it intensifies at the right time. Um, Guile's theme, Ryu versus Akuma theme. Freaking, there's a whole bunch in there actually. Dance theme is even the jam too. I mean, I like how depending on also if you're like in the final stage, it also changes to like a very triumphant theme too when you're playing Street Fighter. I really do like that.
I gotta say, my favorite battle theme is fighting Ganon in Twilight Princess.
Oh,
Oh no, it's not. I'm a fool. Um, it's Id Purpose from Fire Emblem Awakening,
nice.
and I can. It's just like this like orchestral theme. It's just da 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 da.
Oh god, nah, I just thought of some stuff though.
Okay,
Okay, I thought of actually two things
it's so
for
good.
for previous ones because you now reminded me, Mike. For my anxious one, I want Sephiroth's theme.
Oh, the One Winged
Or
Angel.
at least
Yeah,
add it on. Yeah.
yeah. No, I mean, da,
Oh,
da, 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 da. Yeah, it's
Oh,
terrifying.
and
it is really
for battle
terrifying.
theme, I do like Cynthia's theme for
Cynthia,
battle music
yeah,
as well. So I would add that to that question.
Cynthia's a
It's
goober.
it's a boss theme, and also it's just like, oh man, this is a champion.
It's like, oh fuck. It
Can't
all
believe
comes
we've
down
done
to
this.
this.
Uh, sorry, Joey. Do you have one for this question?
I
Favorite battle
actually
music?
have multiple
I'll go
Go
for it.
for it.
because I really, really love the versus legendary theme for Black and White.
Of course you.
Black
It
White has pretty good music for it. It actually has pretty good music.
it is so good. And then there's a person that you fight in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I'm not remembering their name, but their theme is like really good.
Mm, I can't.
I,
I can't.
I can't. I didn't like Oraz, so
I
that's
mean,
fair.
there's a Wally theme. There's the rival theme. I can't really remember which one. I don't remember which one you're talking about. If I'm going to be honest.
That's
Uh,
fair. It's honestly just one of the like it's not one of the big bads, but it's maybe one of their underlings that are still big and
like the
bad.
captains. The captains. I remember the captains.
Maybe? Honestly, it just came to my mind because I remember enjoying that a lot. But I can't put a name on it. I'm sorry.
It's
hey,
okay.
that's fine. It happens.
Yeah. Uh
Okay. Does anyone want
Right,
to take another one? I personally have like
go for it.
favorite like intros for a game, like the very theme of the game.
Legend of Zelda.
that's fair. That was really
That's fair.
quick.
I mean, I wasn't thinking of like I was thinking like games that have like very specific ones for iteration, but Legend of Zelda is also a fair choice.
Mhm.
And I have
Since
a
it's like,
second.
yeah, you can have a second.
Phoenix Wright.
Fair enough. You know what? That's a really good one. I'm surprised we haven't talked about it. I did think about Phoenix Wright earlier,
Yeah, I have very good
especially
taste in
like
video game music.
especially like with changing themes, like especially when you're in the courtroom
Mhm.
of it, like getting more intense as you're getting closer and closer to finding the truth. Uh, it's really nice.
amazing.
But even for me, I
But
personally
yeah,
like.
I mean, well, let me clarify for Zelda. I mean the opening, specifically the opening for Twilight Princess, but like the opening in general was just like like the orchestral version of that from Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Is my favorite.
Okay, I found the one that I was thinking of. I'm sorry to go off a little bit off topic.
Go for it.
You good.
You can go back to this. You can go back to one of the questions. It's fine.
It's
I did it already.
yeah, it's actually versus the Team Aqua and Magma leaders. It's the one in Omega
Archie
Ruby
and
Alpha
Maxie?
Sapphire. It's the one that starts out with the bawling trumpets, and I love it.
Yeah.
Dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 dun. You know that one, right?
Oh, of course I do.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to look it up.
Go
It
for it.
was right on the tip of my
Archie
tongue.
and Maxie have some of the best fights, in my opinion, because I love Hoenn and I loved Sapphire and Ruby. I just didn't like the remakes.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, it wasn't for everyone.
No,
So I'm gonna
it
go
certainly
back.
wasn't for me.
I'm gonna go back to the intro music topic because I immediately thought of this: the prelude theme for Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah,
Ooh, it's
that's a
good.
good one.
It is good.
It's
That is a
just
good
an
one.
arpeggio that goes up and down, but it sets the tone perfectly.
It does.
Hmm.
It's really nice. For me, I do like. I said before I like Big Blast Sonic for Skullgirls and also for Guilty Gear Xrd. It's a really good. I have it on several of my playlists. Uh, good intro. Good intro. I did have another question that I did want to ask. I mean, do we want to get to game specific video game songs? Like, what's your favorite Sonic one? What's your favorite Sonic song?
Probably Crisis City.
Ooh,
That's an interesting
it's a
pick.
it's a good
It's a good
one
song.
though. I do like
It's
it.
a very good song, and I love listening to it from time to time in any of the remixes that I can get my hands
I don't
on.
like the original level. I like it in Sonic Generation. I don't like the level.
I'm gonna
It's
tell
good.
you right
It's a good
now,
favorite Sonic song.
I like the original level song more than the Generations version, but I like the
Fair.
Generations level more
Level.
than... It's so weird.
Because the other one was the Sonic 06, and this one's like improved in Generations, but still, yeah.
I gotta say, it's probably not one of the most beloved games. In fact, one of the lesser beloved games.
Please, I chose
But
Sonic 06. You can't go back with that.
You can pick multiple. Like you don't like. It's
No,
hard
but
to
I'm trying
pick.
to think of. I know, but I'm giving it effort for my favorite, and it's probably all of me from Shadow the Hedgehog.
Fair enough. Good. Very good.
It's either all of me or it's City Escape.
Sea Escape
But like, while City Escape does get me going, all of me is like, it's a powerful song. Like I feel that song.
Fair enough. I mean, if I were, I would also like choose City Escape as one of mine. But if we were talking about like Sonic songs that I feel, Endless Possibility is the one I really feel a lot.
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
one.
that's a really good one as
It's like
well.
a really big, like hopeful song. And I also want to give a big honorable mention to Unknown to Emmy,
Yes.
as it's like one of the more unique Sonic songs that are in rap, and it's a good one too.
I also have another one that might be a little bit weird, but Pumpkin Hill.
Pumpkin Hill isn't weird; it's a good one.
It's a very
And
good one. It's just another rap song.
it's another rap again. For some reason, Knuckles gets these rap songs, and they're all like bangers. I'm like, dang.
They really are. Oh my goodness.
I love All right, well,
I'm
Yeah,
guessing
that's a good song, Mike. That's a really good song. I really like that.
my bad. I love
I actually
Metal
know this.
Harbor.
Ooh.
Which one
It's from Sonic Adventure 2. when he's running in the
Yeah.
water in the metal harbor. So
Oh.
it's the one that starts off with the whistle, like woo woo. I can't whistle, but
There's a lot of levels in Sonic Adventure 2.
That's
I can't
the way I
remember
like
all
it?
of them, I'm gonna be honest.
no, maybe. It doesn't matter now what happens. I will never. No, that's a different
Is
song.
it the
We also do got to talk about Live and Learn, though.
yes?
Well, Live and
Learn.
Learn's phenomenal, but no, Joe, it's not. It doesn't have lyrics.
No,
It's just.
this one doesn't have lyrics either.
It starts off with a whistle.
No,
Like-
is it the one that goes da 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 da?
Yeah.
That one.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, no, that's the name of the song. That's the way I like it. It doesn't have lyrics though.
Okay. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Boop, 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 do-do-do.
Oh, it has great guitar in it.
It does.
Do we want to continue on with Sonic or move to a different franchise?
I mean, we could move on
Move
to a different franchise if you want to.
Okay, I was gonna suggest Metal Gear.
Okay.
Well, my favorite Metal Gear song is the war story, just with it.
Nice. Do you have anything else you want to say about it?
It is the only one from that game that is really different. The other ones are like really hardcore rock, heavy metal, and this one's just like the war still rages within. It's just like you can understand every word.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, for one that I like from Metal Gear is from Metal Gear Rising. I mean, there's two from Metal Gear Rising. I think everyone knows the two I'm thinking of.
Just two.
I'm thinking of the big ones of Rules of Nature and
Well, Rules of Nature
Has
is
to Be
great.
This Way.
Yes, those are amazing.
Both
I've been
great
listening to those
songs.
songs like on repeat recently.
Mostly because I have a freaking deep connection with Metal Gear Rising because I couldn't get past freaking Anderson for a very, very freaking long time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, I got it. Now you finally beat it. And I'm like, oh, now I
Yeah.
have freaking It Has to Be This Way in my mind. Like, in the background,
Great
I'm just
song.
like, man, this was part of my, this was basically a big part of my, like, freaking weekly routine of, like, I'm standing here.
Standing here, I realized you were just like me, trying to make history. Who's to say?
I love whenever I see that meme because it just reminds me of that song. It's like, oh, pleasure to my ears.
Good song.
But yeah,
Good.
I'm gonna mention something really weird, and you guys are probably going to know what I'm talking about. Okay, you know one of those machines at gyms that's just like an infinite ladder climber?
Yeah.
If I was ever to get any of those, or like any kind of that, or to go onto one at a gym, I would have to play Snake Eater while I used it. Still in a dream, Snake Eater. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's the very long, like, Metal Gear Solid 3, 4? I forget which one, but he's...
It's 3.
Okay, it's 3, and Snake's just climbing up the ladder, and it's just, I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love the big band version of that. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I have to do memes whenever I talk about that.
I mean, it's good. It's good. Good memes.
He's very
Good
good.
song.
We have another specific game we want to talk about. How about Minecraft? What's your favorite Minecraft music? Personally, I like the Pig Step.
I like Pig Step. What's my second favorite? Pig Step. What's my third?
Step.
Pig Step. Let's look at the top 50.
Pig Step's cool and all, but Cat's my favorite.
That's good.
So we actually got a different opinion here. Personally, I like Pig Step. Mostly, also it was made by the creator of Celeste too, and I'm like, man, this is some good shit.
Oh, the Celeste sound. You know what?
Celeste soundtrack, how come we haven't talked about that?
Just because you talked about that, I immediately thought of the Mirror Temple soundtrack where everything gets all anxious, and I'm like, how did I not think of that when I thought of the anxious soundtracks?
Fair enough. I mean, you could say it now. You can also add it to your answer. I'm not stopping you. Like, no, it's too late. You've reached a time limit. You can't change your answer.
It's too late. It's no use.
I'm not your professor. I can't say you can't add to your to your answer.
But yeah, I would mostly say Pig Step. I know it's kind of weird. It's a popular opinion, but hey, it's a popular opinion for a reason.
I mean, like, it also has. I do also want to talk about how Minecraft does have good ambiance music as well too. Like, add that to my. I wouldn't listen to it after. Like, I wouldn't listen to Minecraft music outside of like playing the game, but yeah, I definitely listen to that ambiance. I really love the ambiance music when I'm playing Minecraft.
Same, it's just beautiful no matter what track you
It's really
do.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Though I would say the only track that I'd listen to outside is
just
Pig
to
Step.
pick step. Yeah,
Because I've seen
Da-da-da-da.
I've seen a Rhythm Heaven custom game of that. I've seen a jazz remix with Lena Raine on piano. She's the person who composed it. And honestly, it's just a phenomenon.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
It is good music as it should be.
Yes. And I'm going to brush a little bit over Celeste because, my God, when you play the game and when you listen to the soundtrack all the way through, it is one giant trip that is amazing.
Indeed, indeed. I still need to finish Celeste. I mean, I completed the first 8 chapters.
Oh,
But as soon as I got to the super advanced tech, I literally had to rest my hands, and I never went back to it.
that's fair. Playing Celeste does hurt your hands depending on which controller. Joy-Con with the D-pad.
I
Oh,
was using the Joy-Con, bro.
it's
I was using the
painful.
Joy-Cons, and I'm
It's
like, oh no,
painful.
I'm starting to drift too now, and I'm like, no.
If you
My
use
Joy
the
Cons have been drifting since day one.
Yeah, if you use the Joy-Con, they're bound to drift, and they're tiny. They're tiny little specks.
I
Of,
remember when I was telling everyone in Discord that like I was playing Celeste, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not using a Pro controller. I don't have one that I can connect to this, and everyone was like,
Oh
oh
no,
god, you're using the Joy Cons, and I'm like,
you
yeah. I
poor
was like,
soul.
oh god.
you see, I use the Joy-Con for the D-pad, but that's not much better because you don't know how painful it is using that thing.
Is very extremely painful. It's more precise, but it's so freaking insane. Of like, oh, I didn't press the right as much as I did the bottom, so I didn't get my exact corner hit like I wanted to.
And then the best way to
Yeah,
control the golden feather is just to use the analog stick, and it's
That's
just
it.
like, oh no, I
You
need to
had to use
switch.
auto X. Exactly. I remember using that. I'm like, oh god, I can't use the. I have to use the analog stick for this because it doesn't work otherwise.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god. But back to the topic of music. Um, for Celeste, I really do like the mountaintop music. It's really good, and then again, I like the triumphant theme of like, you finally frickin' did it, you mad lad.
Honestly, I just can't say one's my favorite. Though I do like the hotel one, it is up top. Honestly, I'd say you have to experience the whole package to get the full experience. It's just
I mean, I personally
whenever,
also like the mirror fight ones too.
yeah.
Those ones are good.
Yeah,
Uh,
I love. All right, so what's your favorite adventure music?
Favorite adventure music? Ooh. Uh,
Like
do you want to
music you
start
can
off?
just blind. Yeah, I will. But like music you could just blindly listen to in the background, and it just never gets boring. And you just, you know, for me, I mean, you could probably guess it's going to be Hyrule Fields,
Fair enough.
because Zelda.
Yeah.
is it the one that goes dun 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 dun? Dun?
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun,
Yeah, I'd
dun-dun-dun.
have to say
Yep,
it's my favorite as well.
it's so good.
Yeah, when you say adventure music, I immediately went to that and it's like, God damn it, he set that up.
Yeah,
No,
we
it's
we can
good.
agree.
It's really good.
It is. It's iconic. I mean,
Oh, it's incredibly iconic, and you just it doesn't get old. You can listen to it for hours, and it's just like, oh, I still love this.
I mean,
yeah.
Would you count Sea of Thieves music as that? Because I personally like Sea of Thieves' music when you're out, like, just on the waves as well.
Yeah, it's good adventure music.
Pretty good adventure. I mean, Legend of Zelda is iconic, and like it's great adventure music. But honestly, Sea of Thieves is like music just keeps me entertained as well.
Yeah, it's a sea shanty to go on a pirating adventure.
Exactly.
Sorry for my accent if I butchered it.
I hate
Okay.
this. Well, I hate this Pokemon.
Uh,
I'm playing Legends Arceus, by the way, everybody.
Legends
It's
Arceus will
phenomenal.
be
We're
soon.
going to be doing a review once we've all finished it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mike has just been grinding it and 100%ing it, which is kind of out of character for him, but
A little bit.
yeah.
I have almost got I am 2 Pokemon from a living Pokedex. These
Yeah.
I haven't
stupid
even started
Enamoris,
yet.
which is so annoying to get right now, as well, and then Arceus.
Yeah. And I'm going slow with it because I'm trying to savor the parts that I enjoy, and I'm just trying to not burn myself out because, well, yes, a lot of it is enjoyable.
Mm.
Okay, yeah. Of
This is
course,
not. This is not the time.
I know. I'm just giving a short thing. Like, yeah, I'm just not trying to burn myself out. But I will ask, what's your guys' favorite indie game, like tracks, and from what indie game?
Honestly, I mean, I'm thinking Undertale. Honestly,
Shovel
I
Knight.
don't. Shovel Knight's also a good one.
Shovel Knight, Kingdom Above the Sky, I love. Whenever I listen to it, I just get a big hit of dopamine and chills. It is amazing. I was trying to set myself up for like something Undertale,
No,
but
that's
you
not
mentioned
Enamoris.
We could also talk about Celeste again because it is I mean,
yeah.
pretty good. It has pretty good indie music. I mean, also I do want to. I mean, there's Friday Night
Motherfucker.
Funkin', but I mean, I started off with Undertale mostly because I do like Hopes and
I mean,
Dreams, Bone Trousel,
and of
Megalovania.
course, yeah, I was gonna say, when
Yeah.
is he gonna say Megalovania?
I mean,
Yeah.
besides the meme, it is actually like really good music. It's like
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it
nice
wouldn't
to.
have been a meme if it wasn't a good song.
Yeah. Not to mention, like, what is it? There's the ruins theme when you first get into the ruins.
Yes.
And then there's like the
Uh,
true final boss, like true pacifist final boss, which is,
yeah.
oh my
Hopes and Dreams.
goodness. I love the theme that plays
This
just
game is
before.
gonna make me say some words that
I
I've
mean,
never
there's
said
also
in my life.
Spider Dance as well, which is also really nice.
We're just talking about the
Love this.
soundtrack now. We can save that for later.
Yeah. Spider Dance, really love it. Really love Bone Trousel.
Mhm. And kind of close, I'd say very close to Undertale, Deltarune. Gotta
Yeah.
say, Spamton Neo, one of my favorites.
I mean, also Metaton as well.
Yes,
And also
I'm
there's
Metaton.
gonna murder
Undyne's
everybody. I'm
theme.
gonna
The
kill
wind is
everyone in their
howling.
sleep.
Goodness, Mike.
We're just talking about one of the best games of all time.
I am fighting this Pokemon that does nothing but run at super high speeds, attack you with predictive moves, and you have to throw a Pokeball at it to get it to be stunned, and then throw another one to maybe get into battle. There is no catching in this. There probably is, but there's no catching in this for me outside of battle. Not happening. If there's nowhere to hide, I am angry. Anyway,
He,
back to music.
Mike,
he is an Angie boy.
yeah, you didn't say what your favorite indie game music
I
was.
did. I said Shovel Knight.
Oh yeah, you
Just in
did. You
just in
didn't
general.
elaborate though.
Yeah, I can't think of the names of the tracks. But and I can't really think of how they go, but I know that's the only one that I've really enjoyed. No, wait, hold
Can
on.
you call yourself a real fan
Hold on.
now?
No, hold on.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Only kidding.
Um
Strike the
da
Earth.
na na da na na
Yeah,
da na 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 na.
I think that's the intro theme, and then there's also Strike the Earth. Da 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 da.
Da, da, da.
Yeah, they're really good. I'm also gonna mention a indie game that you guys might not have heard of, VVV.
I know what it is.
I mean, we also haven't talked about Mighty and City of Tears, personally.
Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
City of Thieves? Or
City
C?
of Tears from Hollow Knight.
Oh,
Ah,
Hollow Knight's great.
Hollow Knight is amazing. Oh,
Ori? Is
Ori is
Ori an
also
indie game
amazing.
still?
Yeah, I'd say it's an indie
Yeah.
game.
I mean,
It's
as long
made
as it's
by
from
Moon Studios. It's produced, like, Microsoft paid for it, but really, yeah, other
basically
guys.
paid an indie studio to.
It's impossible.
Technically,
Fuck it. All right, sorry.
that would also technically make Metroid Dread an indie game.
Well,
I
no, it's produced by a
mean,
first party.
Sonic Mania 2.
The first Ori is an indie game. The second one may not be.
Yeah, but the second one's like amazing.
Oh no, yeah. Just because it's not an indie game doesn't mean it's a bad game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're just on the topic of indie games right now for video game music.
Well, I mean, indie
Um,
games with amazing music.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, I mean,
imbecile.
Okay. So,
I hate everything.
I love that
Um,
channel.
like,
What about your favorite? Okay, so what is it? All right. Favorite like loading music or in between music, like just like hub world stuff like that.
probably Persona 5, I would probably say. Because I
That's a
like
good
its
one.
transition music a lot. Persona
Yes.
5.
Okay, I would have to agree. There. Would you consider like shop menu item buying stuff that kind of genre? Or
I
I'd
mean,
consider it.
sure.
okay, because I really like the
Wasn't what I was thinking of, but yeah.
gun shop owner's theme in Persona 5. Oh my goodness.
Da, da, da. Yeah.
It's
I
dun
don't.
dun dun
I
dun dun
haven't.
dun 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 dun.
I need to.
Yes. I'm also gonna say the menu music for Rivals of Aether and all the music for Rivals of Aether are bangers.
Mine is gonna have to be. Smash.
I was going to talk about like menu music if you do want to like go to menu music.
But yeah, World of
Smash,
Oh well,
Light.
then yeah,
World of Light is
yeah,
one of the best bangers.
World of Light and also Brawl as well.
yeah.
Had good ones.
Yes.
Wait, no. How does Brawl start?
Da, 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 da,
Da-da-da-da.
yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Da-da-da-da-da. Aria safari. Ayada. Nui marie. Ofi okinaru.
All good.
Words don't make sense.
You don't know Latin.
I don't know Latin.
Oof.
Alright, I guess I gotta fly away again.
I'm just trying to think of any like really good music that I can think of. Something like from Cuphead, all the big band jazz that it
Cuphead's pretty
has.
good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big.
While its gameplay might be infuriating, its soundtrack is amazing.
Well, it's supposed to be infuriating.
Exactly.
That's
I'm
fine.
just saying you have a soundtrack to ease the pain after you die multiple times.
It doesn't. It's a good soundtrack.
It really doesn't, but it's still really good.
Motherfucker! Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, getting really pissed. Okay. Uh, it's a legendary.
Do you want to take another break, or I mean, end it off here? Do you have any final thoughts?
I wanted to talk about Fire Emblem music a little bit
Okay. Do you
because
want to do Fire Emblem music? I don't really have a lot of input for Fire Emblem, but
I
go
mean
ahead.
Fire Emblem music always like makes me think, makes me feel like it's very emotional a lot of the time. Even like from a game that's not very popular with Fates, like a lot of people in the Fire Emblem community don't like Fates, and for good reason. The story's dog shit, but like the music is still really good. Lost in Thoughts All Alone is very emotional for me personally. I absolutely love that song, and I know the Japanese and English versions by heart. Like, Don't Speak Her Name is also a phenomenal track, and of course with Three Houses, God Shattering Star, the Fodlan Winds. There's just so many. Like Fire Emblem always has special music to it, and it is always making me feel some sort of way, be it good or bad. It always makes me feel something.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I only really know of one, but it's still a banger, and I might as well contribute. It's the one in Melee that everybody knows. That's like on Hyrule Temple.
Um,
Da, 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 da.
Oh yeah.
That one's a classic.
Okay.
It's from Roy's game.
Yeah, Roy's our boy,
Okay.
and his
I
soundtrack.
do
It's
like
good.
that theme. If I do
Yes.
wanted to add my input, yeah, I do like that one.
It,
There's some people that have never heard a bunch of these, and they're just gonna be like, "What the fuck are they
What the
talking
hell are
about?"
these idiots talking about?
why are they singing?
Because we've only sounded
Why
these
are
out,
they
and
singing?
we haven't like linked anything. We haven't pulled up a video or
Oh,
streamed
we
it from our.
can't. Copyright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't because of copyright.
I might just listen to it and every single song that we mentioned just link below, but I don't know if I'm
That'd be a
willing to go
lot.
that
That would
far.
be a lot,
That
but
would be
that'd
a
be a lot.
lot.
I feel like people should just like if they're interested. We've actually said the names of the songs, so I mean,
Some of them.
I feel like they. Well, I mean, I'd say for most of them, at least, people can actually like look for it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Get in a battle with this cunt.
I'm pretty sure you can like do the same thing and like try and find it on I don't know Spotify. Spotify does
Spoofy.
something where you can search what. Yeah,
The
Yeah,
yeah, you can
spoofy?
spoofy.
spoof, spoofy.
Spoofy.
Game
But
Grumps.
Of course.
but yeah, do we have any other questions we want to ask? I think for right now, unless I
I want
come
to
up with
kill this
one.
Pokemon. I just want to murder it.
And you're
I
against
don't
me
know, not
trying to
faint.
snipe and punch him.
Not faint. Not faint. I want to stab this Pokemon in the chest.
Of
Wow,
course.
I
wow.
want to
So
bleed it
how
dry.
does that pertain to our topic, Mike?
I want to listen to the beat of its blood dripping against this fucking ground.
And it'll be music to your ears. Got it.
It'll be music to my ears.
Okay.
Cut its head, split it open, and let it
Joey,
bleed.
Joey, do you got one? Do you have
I was
anything?
just gonna list honorable mentions that just pop up into my head. Something along the
Sonic
lines
Heroes.
of "Gonna take you for a ride." Marvel vs. Capcom 2 character select screen.
Right.
That one's just
How about Encounter from Metal Gear Solid?
yeah, that's good as well.
I don't know how I missed that, but
I mean, when you don't really want to get spotted, so it's kind of just like it's a catch-22. You want to hear it, but you don't want to get spotted. But then you won't hear it, so you want to get spotted.
Honorable mention Mario Odyssey's music.
Oh yeah,
Like Jump Up Superstar, and also it's just general music that you have when you're playing it.
Pizza Time from the Spider-Man games.
Pizza Time.
I'm alright. I'm
It's iconic and it's hilarious.
Yes.
Honestly, I'll honorable
Animal
mention to
Crossing.
every single meme song that I haven't mentioned because
Every single meme song, because it's a meme song for a reason. Ooh.
yes, I don't know why I love meme songs so much. It's just comedy and blissful music to my ears that just mesh together, and I love it.
I mean, I
Well,
personally
just do it.
want to do what I forgot. The new Guilty Gear game is freaking music of that is bullshit. I can't believe I can't remember that freaking name of that song.
Name of the game or
Yeah, name of the
This
game.
is so
Yes,
stupid.
smell of the game.
smell of the game?
I think.
Yes. Why
There
is it
we
the
go.
smell? Oh, and then May's
Exactly.
theme, which half people love it, half people hate it.
Smell of the game. That's great. Assassin's Creed music, which I didn't mention at all, which is pretty good. Let me see. Halo music's pretty good. You know
Yes.
what I'm trying to say.
I
Yes.
know.
The
I
intro
know.
we didn't add that to the intro music. It should be there for Halo.
Yeah. It's the main
Good.
menu theme. It's really good.
Witcher music also good.
Yes.
Go into stuff that I have listed in here. Talked about Pokemon. Talked about Mario. Let me see. Do I have anything else in here?
A Hat in Time has some really good tracks.
Oh, it does. It does have, doesn't it?
Yes, train wreck of whatever. I can't remember the exact name.
Also, I do want to mention Bayonetta. Bayonetta has some bops.
Yeah, it really does.
I'm reading comments. I've now looked up a video of how to catch this fucking thing. I'm reading comments on the video, and one of this boss fight is
Mike.
so annoying.
Thank you,
This
Mike, for your input.
Shut up. This boss fight is annoying. It really gets on my nerves so bad that I would like to throw my Switch out of my window at Mach 5.
And
Why stop there?
I do have to mention the metal awesomeness of Doom as well.
Yes.
Doom. Oh my god.
Doom has an amazing soundtrack, but the thing is, you can only experience it in game because it's procedurally generated for your gameplay.
Exactly.
I
mean,
can
there's
throat
still
sing.
like,
I can
rip
do
and
the throat
tear
sing.
though.
Yeah.
Rip and tear until it is
done.
I can do like the throat singing from the but I can do like that.
Skyrim's opening theme I want to give a shout out to.
Yes. Any of the Spyro music?
Yeah,
it's just so good. Super Meat Boy, it's also got really good music. Depends on which version you get though, because yeah, OST. Oh, the Budokai games where it was all just ripped off rock and roll songs.
Basically,
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's weird, but it was still really good at the time.
It really was. I still do like I guess this is our wrap up because I mean like we did go in depth about like each individual song now and then.
Oh yeah, I mean,
so I guess this would be like our honorable mentions being like our wrap up.
It's the etc. portion of it where anything that we can remember, make sure to put in the comments below which ones we missed like an idiot.
Remind us exactly what you think we should have mentioned in the comments below.
Yes, because I really love the OST of Gen 3, but it's only trumpets.
Make sure to tell us exactly what music we should check out so I can add it to my playlist.
Exactly.
Because honestly, I do want to listen to more. It really is a jam, and it doesn't take my focus away from something too much, as other songs do.
I'll mention a couple extra. Hideki Naganuma, Feel the Power in Your Soul. That one's from a game, I know that.
How did you see me?
There's a yokai disco game that, like, oh hey, it has one of the best songs in the game. And it's just like, what the hell? Honestly, I'm just looking at my liked list and seeing what's there and if it happens to be
I also want to give out like an honorable mention to songs that
I've completely forgot about Castlevania songs.
Oh yeah.
I was going to talk about I Can't Defeat Airman, which is a classic, but the Castlevania songs are also
What
really
is
good.
A little pile of secrets. Secrets. Marnie battle theme. We kind of didn't talk about that. The World Revolving from Deltarune National Park. Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal. Honestly, I can go on forever just scrolling down my liked playlist. You get the idea.
We like music.
Yes, music is good.
Music is really good.
I'll end this off with Kirby 64 Factory Inspection.
Oh wait, hold on. Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah, the DK
I
rap.
love the music in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
So you like okay.
No, I just like the style of it.
Basically, this is the moment of, oh, this song I remember it. Let's just mention it.
I
This is
love
why it's
Jungle
I mean, we
Jake.
gotta
I love
mention it. I feel like it,
yeah.
Dodon.
I think that's the Mr. Gadget theme.
No, that's Pink
yeah.
Panther. It's Pink Panther, but
Pink
it's
Panther.
But there's a song in DK64 where you're doing like the Prince or whatever and it's kind of similar to that.
I know there's Sticker Brush Symphony, which Brawl has a really good remix of it.
It does. I mean, I feel like they deserve a mention too, because at least people can go and check them out and like listen to them. I should say they
Yeah,
are like actually good pieces that people put work into and are actually really good.
exactly.
I mean, I really don't have anything else to add. Does anyone else have anything else to add? Now that we're here,
No, I'm. Well, I say that, but I just found one. Anything from Kitaru, man. It's a very, very obscure PS2 game that has an amazing soundtrack. So we'll just end it with like an obscure game, I guess.
I mean, there's a lot of good.
All right, I'm
music
gonna
everywhere
go.
in video games.
I'm done.
Okay. Okay.
That's
We're
fair.
done.
Okay then.
I think
It's
this was
been a
great
great
episode.
one. Again, drop any
Next
video
week's
game music
topic
that you like.
is gonna be nothing. I don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Yeah. We have no idea. We're completely clueless. You can see by the coordination of the after the break.
How do we end
Pretty
this episode?
coordinated. More coordinated than we're in episode 1.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would hope so.
How do we
Also,
end it?
guys, go fucking watch the last episode. It was a good episode, and it's got 4 views.
I mean, we haven't. It is just a little bit of a dry spell. You'll probably get more as it goes on. People will see it eventually.
I'm
As
upset
as of this video, as of recording this video, our last video didn't do that well. I think that was just like a temporary like lapse.
No, I think people are just lazy and they don't want to watch. No, I'm just kidding.
It was a little bit less, but I mean, than what we usually put out. But I feel like that wasn't the case. I feel it's just one of those things that YouTube does and doesn't
Yeah.
always like also people like starting school for the spring again. So
Plus, I mean, the
it could have
title of the
been
video is
something else.
kind of vague. It's media based off of games and games based off of media. It's kind of, oh, what could that
It
include?
could be a serious thing.
You can kill yourself.
Wow.
Mike. Okay, then.
Is
I
that
think we
anger
should
for
end it.
Thunderous
No.
or for me?
No, it's not Thunderous. I've already caught all of them. It's for Enamorous. You know the bog in the Crimson Mirelands where it's just like all the sand pits and there's no hiding areas and it's where the Hippodon are? That's where she spawns. And she just floats around at the speed of light and you have to hit her and then catch her or get no battle with her. And she has range like nothing I've ever seen. And there's no hiding spots. And 3 hits and you're dead because she attacks you while you're fighting.
Arceus. So Mike can go back to playing Arceus. Let's end it off here. Then.
She attacks you while you're like riding around.
Okay.
And it's infuriating.
Mike, do you want to close it off?
Yes, this has been an awesome, very fun, very cool episode. I love the music in games. And I like that, for a lot of franchises, music is kind of all it's got.
Yeah. Rhythm games in particular. Again, I really like a lot of the music.
Motherfucking cocksucking.
Mike. Mike, hold off until we stop recording, please.
Well, I mean, this is infuriating.
Okay, hold it in for just a little bit longer, please.
Okay, so that was very nice. Thank you for coming to this podcast. Thank you for listening to all our potty mouth language and our music opinions in that order of how much there was.
Yes, exactly.
Appreciate
it.
How is this poison ball chasing? No!
Thank you for watching. We'll see you later. And this has been
James.
I've been Mike.
And this is Joey. We'll see you.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Good luck with your Arceus.
Yeah, man.